So, nonetheless, despite this balloon being destroyed, lighter than air flight was proven to work.
Just reading the note. They filled the first hydrogen balloon by dumping 1/4 of a ton of sulfuric acid onto half a ton of scrap iron and fed it into a silk balloon with lead pipes.
Back then you could do science however you wanted.
It was so dangerous to be around anything.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is one of the stranger features of capitalism. Sometimes the bourgeois dumps a toxic balloon on you.
Yeah. So then we get the Montgolfier brothers who figured you could just, instead of using inflammable air, you could just use hot air, right?
You mean we don't need to dump the sulfuric acid onto the iron and lead?
Yeah, we don't have to make a poison toxic bomb.
Yeah, you can just like build a fire.
Yeah, you're fine.
And they were right. So on October 19th, 1783, after several balloon flights where they sent up sheep and chickens.
Cool.
A small dinner.
They lit a fire for the to send up the first manned balloon, Du Globe Aerostatique.
Looks very fancy.
It is very much like a rich person project.
I got to say,
decorated like that.
The faces on it kind of freak the hell out of me.
Oh, you don't like the
Fabergé egg?
Yeah.
It turns out that the only balloon material you could get at this time was human skin. So those faces are just on there.
The one that really f***s me up is that there are books bound in human skin.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
It's good leather.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mia.
That's set in a very Viking tone there.
That's what I'm just saying. I'm Viking. I have a history degree. I know some weird.
If it works, it works.
Yeah.
You're dead. You're not using that skin anymore.
Well, a lot of the human leather books are like scholars, right? They're like monks who are like, no, I love books so much, I want to be one once I'm dead. Which metal?
Exactly. Yeah, that's very metal.
I guess the equivalent would be if you could somehow digitize my skin after I die and make me into a YouTube video.
Yeah, 200 years later, somebody's watching the YouTube video and they get kind of a creepy feeling and they look up the header and it's like, oh, this is made of skin.
Shake hands for danger.
We conduct this very professionally here on Mulder.
That's right.
The only podcast.
It's the only podcast. We're the best podcast.